What did you do during the war?
I worked in a radio factory.
What did you really do during the war?
Are you paying attention?
Welcome to the 58th Annual BFI London Film Festival. We're here at the opening night, the premiere for the Imitation Game. Make sure you stay tuned for our interviews. How will young people benefit from watching films such as The Imitation Game?
I think it'll be a very good film for young people to watch for the simple reason that it's a film that celebrates being different. If any young person's ever felt like they aren't quite sure of who they are or aren't allowed to express themselves the way they'd like to express themselves, if they've ever felt bullied by what they feel is the norm or the majority or any kind of thing that makes them feel an outsider, then this is definitely a film for them because it's about a hero for them.
How do you think young women like myself might look up to Joan and Clarke?
Well, I think really key to Joan Clarke is the fact that what she was really fighting for was a place at the table and equal pay. And as much as this film is set in the 40s, that's still what feminists are fighting for today. As much as it's a historical film, it's equally a very, very relevant film to particularly all young women at the moment.
How did you prepare for the role, and what research or text did you draw upon to prepare?
We were lucky enough, the character I played, John Cairncross, had his own biography, so I was able to look into that. There were a lot of books on Alan Turing that we looked at and about Bletchley Park, so we did do as much research as we possibly could, but at the end of the day, he was a man, a bit of an enigma himself.
He's not just a scientist, he's a man. He should inspire children and young people to take everything they experience into their life and work and not be afraid of that, not feel that they have to compartmentalise themselves or conform, that they can have their life, their experience. As long as it's about truth, love and life, then that's what this film is about.
I ended up flicking through a lot of indexes looking for my character's name, and there's some great anecdotes in there about Peter Hilton, and all of them in fact deserve a film in themselves. They've all got such incredible lives. So I did that, but then also I had to put a lot of it to one side and understand that we were trying to make an entertaining 2-hour film and not a 3-hour lecture on code cracking.
What is it about movies that makes us love them so much?
Good question. I don't know, you have to think of movies in the context of other things that we love, like novels, art, paintings. A movie is like a moving painting, it really kind of, in the moments that you're watching it, it's just you and the story, and there's something wonderfully blinkered about that, which means that the rest of the world becomes totally unimportant and you really enter the world of a film.
What advice would you give to someone like me who may be wanting to get into the film industry?
Just keep pushing. Don't take no. Keep pushing, and people will listen. If you've got something important to say, people will listen.
We're going to break an unbreakable Nazi code.
Oh. To pull off this genius routine, one actually has to be a genius.
Why are you building a machine?
The machine will allow us to break every message and win the war.
Well, that's a wrap on the premiere of The Imitation Game. It's been absolutely fantastic, if a little rainy and a little bit windy, and that has not stopped us from having a great time. In fact, we'll be back with more interviews from across the festival, so make sure you check out the website. Bye!